Now John Dramani Mahama was called to the US and what chance say near ekoso Ghana no one will say on an microphone one hwe ni a odi oye ni beba nti we ni wopeso ye to wore bodo koko say obiara wo be won waye yi na obekọ into the past na obiara kra na why design nyamra sem no obetumi deport no wode wa Ghana nti oba Ghana enu achi na America fo wode communicate bi eba out na wode ba out ni nyina na titia na tinten say we say obi abaye bia no na the visa restrictions na wode ba no one wutukan we individuals they encounter them politicians and relatives of politicians one day over restraining one from traveling abroad send be ya etutua sem ntokwa amode ba no se ka na mo nso ebia kamwa ha ntide mi senka biribia to yetwa na biribia kogu afedi yeda sori ya Mahama issue demand to the Ghana government and another dan kwekufuado and a police and a military say abaye ba betui ohia military presence ohia police presence ohia any armed organization bi a wagana ha wo ba ba gina ho say obegina so obehwa aba no to so na mum wo magana fo anko gina ho na obi anko gina ho na onto aba na owia na okonifi wanko kan ngade na mi jedi sen ko kan si na nka electoral commission so say institutional mandated by the states who run no na nka akase won kra no ka bato no kra ko nyai na nka yan yankoto yan aba ha enya America sophisticated na hompo ye bibi wo ho history na yetene say Trump for the first time in the history of American politics na ibin see that 2020 ulusu aba there was almost a mutiny emo man nkrofo ko invade a White House emo ransack ho bubuku remu there was military and police shootings be around na ibin see wa America da one power is were polished were sophisticated were so advanced kran hwe ni si wo ho na Ghana had in Africa ha na also koto aba we say we hear police wo ho we hear we this is the first time we are hearing this na no ene ba bekum na young brother Felix Apia our political zone our Canada na oba buga show yi sunso no ye ne ba betwetwe nkomo na ye be frɛ Felix no aba na ye ne di nkomo na afi wi a ya to aso mebu asem ne ni ankasa ne ama references na afi ono so ode na adwene kyerɛ kakraba mini a Felix akwaba
akwajo so mpacho bibi aboko
ehu adum. Let's move straight into the issue today. Does Mahama want to create war as he demands no police presence at the polling stations? That is the question that we are asking. Does Mahama want to create war as he demands no police presence at the polling stations? Election about 2. You say Mahama make a demand. You can put that in there. Mahama make a demand. Now demand and they say he doesn't want any police present at the police any police station in Ghana. Now unya na abato ni yankasa yankotu hande. Also the December 7 elections, we don't want military and national security operatives at polling stations. Mahama cautions. One demand you, he even cautioned the government. Say he doesn't want the police and the military. But no, and my imagine say, nebekum kakra, na machire no mem. Na fi ya hwe say, ni Mahama ye no, is it against the constitution? And he's right. Now let's go back to history. Kakra. Yawaha ena chireponi election 2009 September. BBC wa chireponi. Ede he se kwakoto aba. I think at the Musakandi, right? Something happened around that place. And about September around that time. Now police investigations and one intelligence or pay any say basabasa ABC wo. Until the police warned say they didn't want any vigilante group Azoka boys and say Delta Force and MPP Azoka boys no NDC and a Delta Force no see MPP. You don't want anybody there. Now, Opia winning business be our menko. Enti, wabatu abano, were the 1,000 armed police officers for only 55 polling stations. Ewo one constituency, chirepone, and wadukugu. Listen to me carefully. I repeat, were the 1,000 armed police officers men and women and we deploy one share 55 polling stations because when intelligence this was under NDC and John Dramani Mahama na Oye vice president na John Evans Atamos Professor Lit Nyamifani Krensi ono na Oye president. Satam near war 230 constituencies across the country. Then 275. Inti amanfo bi say na one constituency kura no wodi say nipa bebrebe police bebrebe akogugo na police one population ya he na se woto aba 2012 ye betuma nya sa number no na yasan akohwe abaso ya na eye police nti ebeye issue. In spite of all this nipa bi bo wura mu emoko yi ballot boxes efi ho. In spite of all the warnings what to aba no nipa bi bo wura mu wokosisa ballot boxes ewo ho. And now in the presence of the police armed na manfo ewura ba bia what to aba no edwon sa koka ballot boxes wo ho a wotam no wodi egwan no wodi akọ na police kire won ansuro tuo na wo ho no wokọ ese tutu asem no na police kire won police anya won hwe esanse no wo NDC fo nti police anya won hwe. Now yemre biu Alhaji Mumuni Aye Muhammad Mumuni on an oil interior minister at the time. Yen samra history. August 31st, Tuesday 2010, no was some by election Tweaa. And no ND Kwesi Amuakwata later Nanado government team obey road minister Edinburgh power. Okoye wo ho. Yen nyina yenimnesi wo ho. Anita di Soso no ye a friend and women organizer for NDC at the time. Ne Prado ka no yusu ekotwu fa nkrofo so wo the Azoka boys vigilante group NDC fufi tamale ebegu ho Eastern region enye Northern region to aba no Eastern region wo the nkrofo fi tamale emo ba ho ye turuturasem ewo ho nyambrasem ewo ho emo to aba ewo ho manipa preprai now boys na hu say Azoka boys no turuturasem ho nti woko block road so bia obeba obia no oba block na ne opese wonu ye wonu waye enu achi ena Anita di Soso ekopie ho women organizer of NDC then ena ode ne ka so mpre no ode ne ka twufa boys yi so ho ni pepre prai ebinu fi bubui ebinu na bubui ebinu se bubui wonti mu paapai ama nsem bebre ne si ewo ho we abakosem kakra kuro no wofra wo abomosu ewo atiwa agbakosem kakra e warning afa yenhwe ye kaso ye ba election bi enso emra ajakun ewi ewo akra ha eyenkran de late ajakun owi na ne yire Alasan o so ba be contest ba election a wo ye wo eno so we ga akra ha Legon area mu ho sa munhwe atiritirase ma esi wo ho na enyasem ketwa ememu enenam no so wakofa eyi cruise bi wo financial security wodwa ba no wonye police fo wakoma police ntare etua wototo wo ma Sam George nim kopio ma etua tutu ma nkrofu preprai obi kura na mbui ni ade wodno koto hospital afa yemra almighty 2020 elections ni ameka nyina na e ba elections so 2020 election na yigina wa police fo ni sojafo ejina ho a wo kurakura tuo na Techiman South ebisi wo kanaba na boys yi NDC fo boys yi prevent police and electoral officer say what the ballot boxes be bantu one prem one farm ka ho e ma nu so ekoye twintwire ma nu so kokotam ballot boxes die pue e ma boys ni bi kurakura tuo civilians o NDC boys nkontimani ade ama they fired a friend otuo from the crowd outside towards the police and the military na military no were returning fire at the people ama okum nipa 2 wo ho obaku we kra no according to sources no 18 years the American me bonu tofa nyina ne se sa nyoma nyina ayeke nyina no na police fo wo ho okurekuratuo na military fo wo ho okurekuratuo wusi anukurachi no nipa ne opese wo nyina wo ye afedi ekwakoto aba 2024 John Dramani Mahama America fo ama warning na wa kachirusi eturuturase bia bebe bia nse enamuso ne ba wa ma akwa ma nwu amfi kurumua na mum oye ne bia baba ne ohwe bia baba no wankasa no wabusuafo esem nyina mutrem na mu testi saade ne bi na fi wo wie ya wasen aba etwa ho waba bi demand a caution government and constitutionally no from Rawlings time, from Kufuor time, from Atamil's time, and one Kasa John Dramani Mahama, what time 2012 or what waba. I'll be crying now vice president, who vice president, a Tweaa, and his annual many in an account. A horno, no police phone, soldier phone, a shabaso. What to about 2012, soldier phone, police phone would deploy one, and over to about Krumwa. Not John Dramani Mahama, Sambi Jiraho, and one no government, and an Kufuor no dano. Saba Obaba Tweaa, he doesn't want any military and national security operatives at the polling stations. Mahama cautions. Felix, Sasama Mahama Odiaba Tweaa. Ayan Tokobi and Opeso de Bomain. And answer often say Abakan no Peso or to Aba can no be any found in Oko. Because this system is not so sophisticated. A relaxed your friend environmental. The list of baby ano. One thing yani bisi one enya de papa. A two crowd ho and a head then, no two new. Fellas.
Yes, sir.
Mahama statement no money then.
Okay, me chair team for 18 highest me home. Also Mahama say from person ye day a year soldier for ne national security ebeko polling stations.
Yo.
Mpacho oka security kwa opesa omoba ho obepinise police for mra ho ana eno de wanka. Okay, first and foremost no yeni na yehu the way abato we echo and every indication shows NDC air panic and usually no say obi air panic on forgive me say nkwachi asem bia beba nitiri obi ano opesa obi di ye adwuma. Sabe Mahama nye just regular person or your man penny. Ebra ye koto aba e wona pen so no wan kase mayen security for onko.
Yo.
Nimbum ohwe dia constitution neka ehwe dia yemra neka e deploy the necessary security people. Ema omuko command these polling stations.
Now and the national security for so no can be.
Yo. Now who make some statement to be very, very profound, and I think that is where the conversation should head to. Yeah, dear soldier for near police if we create you kugu on a da saying. Na afeya ose mayem fa soldier for asebe. Obi dinkwasi asem kra na hu soldier uniform right away na adwene ni tumesesa. Cause me kai say eduade ana me mpa eduade nti na me nana okofre militia for satani from militia. Oba no mama wa training. Also oko up and down and timisa brown uniform be a brown as a soldier be an memampe samuda na misuru omuso so at say and that is because of the discipline the army or the security services have. Now say me say you are seeing say election we ube lose in 2% we in any chaos seba and unti ya to about 8 times our Ghana nini na you deploy security for momoko. So wo Mahama wo nema wo pese wo ye wo niama wo pese ebemu ntino all of a sudden we should not deploy security to go and man the polling stations. What are you insinuating? Basically you want there to be a chaos or percent or question because that is the only way NDC can come out of this election. They see the defeat staring at them. We gave them 8 years to find a solid message. They were not able to do that. And right now, everywhere they go, they are seeing that people are not actually buying into that stuff they want to say. I will give you a point in play. I was watching Discount and the video or the actual one thing. And boss, let me say emphatically, free education. I buy our bear one Junisa Odo on Sabato side, the form maybe poor paper bone. Yeah, my minimum to be too good swabro on because the way you are with the impact and quite 5.7 million from free education. The money involved. Sebio say abine buy or ma loan cry wama obako school free into also Ghana national cake no you have gotten a share of your own.
Yo.
Compared to abaya or nona pencil went to me a mouse aniamano. Now when we say when your message be and say the young coco then jai be ngum na young coco also last now only me should be say major no mensa say papa no okasa to say obrofo obi awabo
yo
and I make a choice it is more than obi awabo they say Mahama no me sadden ebi atomeda who say entokwa bi wa utumi kohia e ka wonkwa wo sanke yem pata but baby edu no utumi pata it is also ma yenufunu kakra na afi mu say wo yemra na o ma beje sa na Mahama situation say no akwa ya ma no the man who kwayede a button or the crash mu say they like he cannot get his grounded niamo here sanko the campaign niamo susu sanko de kwakoye campaign ni na air backfire on him because any reasonable person, any sensible person will want there to be order, especially at a volatile time where we are voting, where tensions are high, where even political parties are not seeing eye to eye. Now, SS and security service no, John Mahama say my inform and then or to check. Now, first and foremost, or your wine, that should be the question. As a former president who knows law and order, let me Gina prefer Mukase. You don't say no, say your coho. Now, ABMP even TBB, say no, I found you, they are more NDC. NDC is also I say police near their letters retaliate. Yen to abani no say Mahama ni winning ya nipa ben no baby almost so dead bodies na and him so open mortuary any so no the open mortuary ejuma but opese sebe okunkum ye ni na police station ho and san we baby this and 4 years kun opese be ni kitikiti na senior that man John Dramani Mahama has to be re-examined. There is something going on. May baby America say yes when him say me bompa ye tiano me like machem come be bregu so niama be bre na matengu so but say that's a too much because this man cannot think straight as a general amphibian and this enye edunsin phone wudi atemu a sebe na nanoma abosum na ehuna mane legini no beba osimuso mu na the sebe wo so for adun sabeto ba omi aso de me yenu atem we na ofre ba omi aba wo a o se wo a be fre ba omi ade me yenu atem the man's campaign abubbo na sesa na omi abe injected this type of new breath into the political space of Ghana na eno na overshadow sai ni na hwe oka Anita Disoso PSB o my history no background history no adentia no kura na sebe na ye wo security men na man no enyo oba besia kotu ne car etwi de nipa so na bi pray na NDC is a very demonic party. I want to show you here. Ubedi omoechi obeka de ayenka because 2020 election boss unim baby a etio din ka to first etio to odododu e ho na to first
yes
Sadano Nilan Vanderpoy was arrested together with 15 people.
Yes,
that good story in Beba
that is correct. That is correct.
Okay, he was arrested because you are known hoodlums and I say or no name for and almost so many Bannerman Crawford here in a sebe Bannerman for me etio ka omo abaku ye and no kodan chain afi so na almost say omo ntiase kokon amenu small girl be 15 years old e were north okodi jamanachi ametio kasaya etio no so no na e free the bodyguard of the NDC MP at that time and sa na third day sa Techiman South Ibaya enipa mienu ho kan yi na enipa mienu ho kan ye no NDC ne omonto of America se enipa mienu na aka se be enipa ba kokora ho kan enye but omo be exaggerating they say ekufuado ama ye kunipa nwotwe.
That is correct.
Enipa nwotwe
afegira ho Felix when my DBSC I've been to Techima makoye na video bi ba be kire and that is the basis NDC ni Mahama no mjira so Techima de no so I'm going to play this thing na me call horo Martin Ejie Kosa Martin Ejie Kosa they say no or the local government minister very young guy na ono anoye MP ewo Techiman South constituency na me call horo adibi ye me nwa kakra Techiman South is a very volatile area, very strong NDC presence. When I went there, my research am kwaye and what I was told, said Martin Ejie Kosa. etumi transform we change the face of politics in Techiman South constituency. We change the face of the politics in Techiman South. We to unify ho. Emma, I am telling you for the first time, say NDC Fujina Winina wo for say one adebakwe obi to megina so. No one talk about Techiman because when we say what he say 2020 na the horror a slim margin be the buy. Into Ejekosa. Ejekosa is going to win hands down and landslide. Take it
has to win.
Yes. When unify ho, Emma, I did a research there. I contacted a lot of NDC people and they are going to vote for the guy. Now, guy no year work be. I've never seen this thing in Techiman before because I was a research assistant there for one of the political party contestants. Now watch the video. Just for you to know, say Techiman South in NDC food when you to anything Mahama no yes I don't know. And see what Techiman. Just watch this video. Walk be. Just watch it.
This is Techiman South. Honorable Martin Ejemesa Kosa. MP Techiman South. The hard work of Honorable Martin Ejemesa Kosa. The people of Techiman is saying that Techiman South is for you. This is the crowd for Techiman South. Martin Ejemesa Kosa. Techiman South. This is Techiman South. The party run Honorable Martin Ejemesa Kosa. This is it. Techiman South is blue and white. Techiman South is blue and white. This is it. 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 Techiman South is blue and white. Techiman South is blue and white. That is Techiman South. This is Techiman South. Techiman South is blue and white. Techiman South is blue and white. This is Techiman South. Victory for Dr. Mahama and Martin Ejemesa Kosa.
Felix.
Yes, boss.
Crowd now who are maybe Techiman pa. Most of the people there are Washington with NDC for our defective. So one Mahama did near to so on. Ain't see that. I feel Koso.
Now, to my substantive points of this whole thing, and then I say, boss, ye kotuaba, meboa.
Yo.
Ye kotuaba, and ye say, Ubi ameton the message. Now, Otona se odi enoto asumwa. Ubi ebede, Ubi tiono kotuaba now. And I'm more NDC for muchusu say, you will make your campaign about Bawulaya, 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 without telling Ghanaians what you will do. Should they not vote for Bawulaya? And I'm not now on a Bawulaya, so then a Bawulaya now say, and at the Amose or ye liar Ninano, or ye Nina womaniso, or see the drum beba, monsieur your trufo waye, or see the tap and go beba, oyster card type of traveling, must say, eh, Juma or the aye, or say Ghana card, you to me to coin, Sebi, must say, eh, yatro or the aye. Or say Ghana card, and no one tax identification number, and no one health card, and not another national health insurance. What's the one to me? Why? Or no, I say obey Zungo Development Fund, most of your trophy, and the Zungo Development Fund for 8 years, actually 7 years. Yeah, Zungo Development Fund. Now we're Ghana, Juma, or no, no say, or best answer a day. Or best answer a mobile money interoperability at a cheaper price. It was first one to me yet, not in Tia. NDC for over 2.1 to 1.2 billion. So this man did it for less than 400 million. That shows you say obey to me. Dr. Bawumia has been able to make all the noise and NDC for Kase. Said the branding is all your true nano. Why nina one teacher, one laptop, or maybe dinner temu and then teacher me also and a laptop no, not politics no person or ye akola was say own and a tablet no, not a fee na yen chindu or no region, but most of the schools in Ashanti and Greater Accra and other parts, no, they have gotten their tablets and then akola ehun here say obeso books be brede egu ne chine ko munu ne mbumudi begu ne tablet so or then the textbooks begu say the tablet so no dia kwekosua de that is what Bawumia promised he has done. The issue is oka say Bawumia ye liar no e dia no Mahama na tumi aka ma ya to biti
e dia na Mahama no wotumi aye na ka obitrim ontumi nka hwe no ontumi nya hwe Another motivation of Mahama, which we are picking from the sources, and it's our promise Kofi Boakye, ex-police officer Kofi Boakye. Now, when you say Kofi Boakye only in charge of the security of NDC in Ashanti region, that is what we have picked. And was the boys nibi. The Mahama motivation, he want them to train these boys so that they can unleash mayhem onto people in Ashanti region. That is why he's calling for calling on the government not to allow the police and the military.
Boss, I know him.
You have to see
I know him. I can't say just because of their own anything. The other power easy care police station say what Ghana ni na found kwacha Mahama fio. Mahama nanka say choose security guards. Mahama nanka say near the easy or no anka yabano obere. It doesn't matter who Mahama has said Kofi Boakye no eyenim biase and say better at the end of the day.
What him say last week? What him say Kokako Lanche Azoka boys?
Last Sunday and the police stopped them. I heard said the police stopped them.
So the question is why Ashanti region but not in Volta region? Why?
No, because Nipa ba kono say Alanchemante between MPP for voting now. So shouldn't say something relax and I'm almost a child I bet MPP for voting. So why do you even need violence? You know the writing on the wall says that this time the Ashanti and the Ashanti region is going to cast over 3 million votes for Dr. Bawumia just to prove a point. They are going to cast more than 3 million votes for Dr. Bawumia just because they registered 3 million 800 and something. Out of the 3 million, and the 800, and these any other parts net to 800. All the 3 million is going to come to Dr. Bawumia. And the Ashantis are doing this not to only show gratitude, okay? Because last time I said, so we are Santini now catch them say when in just are buying we want. Not just a one or watch that I didn't say, so could maybe because most of the important portfolios are said far only now as Antofone no. Apart from the finance minister and like the defense, most of the MPs, ministers of Nanado are all coming from the Ashanti region. Let's talk about the work. Ejuma Ben na waye no. Obano na Eurojet projects here. Sebio yedi aba chese na esanka NDC fo wie na sebi asanteman enya mu mfaso no NDC fo antumi enwie. It took Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo to come and finish. Over 17 of them already finished and handed over, and other like 33 or so still in the pipeline. This is what Nanado has done with the people of Ashanti. This is what
Yes. This is what Nanado has done for the people of Ashanti region. Felix, 3 minutes. Wrap it up by final conclusion.
Okay, I'm wrapping up. No, I mean, there's nothing to even say. John Mahama don't want security people at the polling stations. I don't know why he wouldn't want security at the polling stations, because when he was president, we deployed security people to go to the polling stations and they did their job. I don't know why I now know who position him and compare security to protect or not against or minority. This is the time he feels say the place should be left unguarded so that bad things or any the embrace true for them. I really don't think that Mahama is serious for this election. I don't think Mahama is a serious candidate who takes Ghanaians serious. Unfortunately, we could be one of the biggest parties. They just have to find a way to just brand him and make him look so above for near the other. But the records that he left would always give him up. The things that he did would always give him up. Ghana food in him said, president or more 4 to 5 years John Dramani Mahama. And then Ghana food him say, president I went to a teacher for and Abaya Juma for car John Dramani Mahama. And then Ghana food him say, Yapubi or the Ghana from Mebune Juma, Ekosi Awa IMF DJ. Sebe 980 million. Eka said there's going to be a freeze on public sector recruitment. That is John Dramani Mahama. Or no, and I said the teacher for Chiradia went to the full premium. Or no, and a nurses and teachers training Ubi Tremu. Or no, and a book and researchers allowance at the university level Uchemu. Or no, a tertiary with utility bill. Abambia Tweaa, Abambia or Betu Tweaa. Mahama is the only one that was not able to do. Mahama is known as the only president that was not able to provide basic necessities like chalk to the people to study with. Mahama, today we are not writing with chalks, we are writing with blister boards, and we are writing with chalk, whiteboards and all of that. This is what we are doing. This is where this country is going. And John Mahama was given the opportunity by God to show what he can do. He instead used that to buy a tour or the Sikano, on a tour or the tour and found Bobby Papa Bia, and then was here in a new benting. So we teach up petition to Yano once I met Nagana.
With the Munina,